1 minute early this time.
Are we?
We're live right now.
We're live?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're 1 minute early. I don't know if that's us, but we have one person.
How can I never tell? Oh, okay. Ready? Should we wave?
No, I have 0. Okay. Someone was on.
Rando? Oh,
One's
they're
back
here.
on.
In case we need some volume. They can hear us. I don't think that's their volume. I think that's our volume, not theirs.
Cool.
That's okay. We're just waiting for a few more peeps to get here to add to the people that are already here. But if you are here, the one person that is here, you can.
2 people.
2 people. We'll give everybody another minute, and then we'll get started.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tim. You found us, finally.
Can I go get my glasses?
You need your glasses?
I need to read
You're gonna leave me?
I need to read it, so yeah.
I could enlarge it. I mean, you have little eyes.
I have...
Good morning, Linda. Annabeth's going to go get her glasses because she's old and can't read. And I might need to take my glasses off because I'm old and I can't draw with my glasses on. Oh my gosh. Eyes are crazy things, aren't they? So what's the weather like where you are? It is super snowy here. Like, we're going to get snowed in, and I love it. I cannot wait to just sit and watch movies and drink coffee and do nothing, except for I have a lot of laundry to do. What about you guys? It's freezing. You're in Ontario, right, Linda?
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, that's right, Tim. We would probably be in the same weather system in Omaha, huh? So Linda's in
I still can barely see it.
Canada, and Tim's in... Jennifer's here! We're just talking about the weather, Jennifer. Are you getting snowed? Linda says it's freezing. Tim's cold. We're snowed in. We're happy about that.
We're just chilling.
With you guys this morning.
Yeah. I'm tired.
We are tired. We had fun last night. We watched some movies. Oh, we watched What About Bob last night and had some candy and just sat around and did nothing, right? It was a good Friday night. All right. Let's go ahead and -22. Oh my gosh. You can't even go outside. It's so cold. You freeze your nose off. Well, I think everybody knows who we are, but for anybody who tunes in later, we just want to say hi. Welcome to the January Doodle and Chat. I'm Carrie Baughcum. And this is my partner, my Doodle and Chat partner in crime. I can say that, right? Because this is actually your idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Annabeth.
Annabeth. So, fireplace. Yes. And we're so happy that you're with us. So we're super excited. Annabeth and I have been thinking about the topic for today, and we have a whole list of like themes that we go through. And one of the things that we came up with, our favorite time to think of ideas for drawing is in the car between activities and like running errands. So Annabeth and I will sit in the car while I'm driving and she's sitting, and we'll chat about all these different ideas. And one of the ideas we came up with for the Doodle and Chat was every once in a while to just, oh, Linda says hi.
Hi.
Is just to pick any random letter and draw anything and everything that we can think about that letter.
And this was when we were going to get my favorite pizza.
Yes. And so random,
but necessary.
So today is I don't even know what you call it. Today is a letter sketch note, a letter, doodle, and draw chat. And today's Doodle and Chat is brought to you by the letter
S.
S. Do you even know where that reference is from?
No.
You never watched Sesame Street? I never had you watch Sesame Street. I'm a bad mom. You never watched Sesame Street?
No, you never.
I might have to show Annabeth some Sesame Street. All right, so we are gonna get out our paper. We're gonna change this the angle of the camera, and today we are flooding our paper with everything and anything we can think about that has to do with the letter S. Right?
Yeah, what happened to all our other markers?
You brought the big tub upstairs.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, so now we've got these.
I didn't need to get it.
Well, you should have thought to get it.
I don't know. I forgot.
Obviously. Ready, sister?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Hope you guys brought your papers. Well, Linda's going to do digital. Yay.
Well,
We can't wait to see. I know Jennifer did digital last week, too.
not last week, last month.
Last month, I know. Thank you for the correction. Come on, little camera. Get in there. There you go. All right. I'm going to pull you guys a little bit closer so I can see you. You can see my arm. Okay, we cannot wait to see Linda. Tim, I hope you brought some pens and papers. You're going to draw with us. And then Jennifer, I know you're always game to draw with us. All right, letter S. I think I'm going to stick with two colors. I think I'm going to go with a black and a color today.
There's no other black.
Do you want the black?
Yes,
That's a giganto.
I like giganto.
Are you sure?
That's how I do my fonts.
The fonts.
My fonts.
You have to scooch closer, sister, so they can see you.
Why?
Ooh, we have a new person. Jen! You Jennifer Lee. We met her at Ed camps.
Medicine.
Probably. Jennifer, you've been to the Madison Ed camp. Have you met Annabeth? She's the teacher. She teaches elementary school in my district.
Oh.
Good morning. So Jennifer, we pick a topic for the Doodle and Chat, and today's topic is S. So we are just taking everything that we can possibly think of about the letter S, and we're drawing, and then we're chatting. Yes? Okay. Can I use that real quick, please?
Yeah, wait.
Oh, it's a Mr. Sketch. Do you guys like the Mr. Sketch scent markers? They're not my favorite. I mean, they're a good solid marker, but that scented stuff, I do not like the smell. What is this one?
Licorice.
Ugh, black licorice. Black licorice is not a favorite.
I don't like the smell. I just like the, I like.
You like the chisel?
Chisel.
Agreed, Linda. Some of them smell awful.
Oh, the brown one. Ew. The brown one is gross.
And I have a couple friends who just like the combinations of them, like blueberry or whatever it is. So speaking of markers, maybe we talked about this already, but we have some new people here. What are your favorite go-to markers that you love to either, I know we have all teachers here, either have in your classroom for kids to draw with, or that are your favorites to draw with? Do you know Madison? Okay, then you met Trisha, Jen. That's who you met. We'll have to get you up. We'll have to go up to Madison one day. It's next weekend. I don't know if I'm going to make it up there, but Madison is a super awesome ed camp. Okay, I need that back. I need to fix my S. Thank you. Weird.
I'm fixing up my S too.
Well, my S is older than your S.
I did my S first. Crayola, Sharpie.
Oh, Jennifer, you are going next weekend? For sure, like for serious, like 1,000% sure? I know, we're gonna have to go.
Please. We have to then.
Whatever other teachers have left behind. Tim, we might have to send you a care package of markers. Get you all set up.
I could. I like it.
I know, Jen. S's are goofy, right? my S, like I feel like this S could have been like this. Actually, I think it looks better like this. We can't do that. No. I know S's are goofy. I was actually thinking as we were talking about this topic. So the topic is S and anything we can think of about S. But I've also been seeing, hi, Rochelle, welcome. Our topic today, Rochelle, is the letter S and anything and everything we can imagine and talk about. Well, not talk about, draw about, imagine about the letter S. And we were also talking about ed camps. And we're also talking about the oddity of drawing an S. Well, so Jennifer Ledford, we're just going to have to make sure the weather is right. And then I think that's Annabeth's favorite ed camp to come up with me. The girls get to come with me to one ed camp a year. And Madison, Annabeth has laid claim to Madison.
Yeah.
And so she loves to come up to Madison for that ed camp.
I love road trips, so it's like.
You do like a good road trip.
I love a good 2-hour road trip.
Soup. So anyways, we were talking about the S, and this is what the S and Jennifer Ledford's comment made me think about. I don't know if you guys have seen it on Twitter. Manuel Herrera does it a lot. I think it's a challenge by Apple, but they send out like little squiggly starters, and then people make those starters into shapes. And so as Annabeth and I were talking about the shape, as much as I wanted to like, flood the paper with everything that had to do with an S, I was also thinking about how fun would it be if our doodling today had the shape of S in the doodles. And I think I might challenge myself to make the words start with S, and then every single one of my drawings have a S shape in it.
I want to do that too. I have to.
Or I was thinking how much fun if one of you guys decided that you wouldn't do any lettering and you would just practice your doodles and try to imagine how you could take the letter S and incorporate it into all kinds of different
I already have one.
doodles.
Soup. Can I write soup down?
Are we sharing the small black mark pen too now?
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
I'll use navy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She always wins. All right, snake, soup. What are our S words? Sun.
I got
snow.
right now, and I have to do it.
Super. How do you draw? Oh, I don't know how to draw super. I'm gonna do sunny, not just sun. Sun, sunny, soup, snake, super, switch. How am I gonna draw that? Oh my goodness. Switch. Oh, spaghetti. I love spaghetti too. My husband makes delicious spaghetti. Spaghetti. I'm so happy you spelled it, Jennifer, because I stink at spelling. And so now I get to just use your beautiful spelling to spell it right. Spaghetti.
Now I need to use your spelling.
Spaghetti. So, like you sew something. So, this is harder than I thought. I thought, oh, we're gonna have like a gazillion words that start with S. Didn't you think the same thing?
Yeah, true. I got some people.
We have 7 people. Who hasn't? We have all our peeps are here. Snow, soup, so. Oh, Sharpie. Oh, that'll be fun to draw. Sharpie. School. My goodness.
How
could I not think of that? That's like our existence, right? School. Silly Sharpie. So. Tim wrote so. And I think I'm pretty much butchering that. Is that a soup? Or are you being funny? Or am I not? Am I totally like that? Not had enough coffee, Tim, and I need to like register that. Oh, I think it was an oops. Oh, sorry. So. Oh, everything is so. Yeah, I like it. So. All right, so since we're all teachers here, I'm thinking, so I gamify my classroom, and I know most of you guys know what that is. And I'm thinking this could totally turn into a fun game. I mean, this totally is like a game we play. But what are some classroom applications? Oh my gosh, Sketchnote. Thank you, Nancy. Welcome. You're new. So Nancy, I'll bring you up to speed on what we're doing. So this is Doodle and Chat. It happens the third Saturday of every month. And my daughter Annabeth, who's in 6th grade, and I, we draw and we chat with people. And so today's topic, we pick a different topic every month. And today's topic is S. And so we've taken a piece of paper and we're flooding it with everything and anything that we can think of about the letter S. And that's what we're doing right now. And then we're also chatting and getting to know each other. I'm so happy that you were here. You were home too, Rochelle. So Nancy, are you an educator? And if we've met on Twitter and I'm not making the connection, Nancy, I apologize, because I try to remember something about everybody that I meet there, because they're all so incredible. Oh, you're going for the drawing and the words at the same time, huh?
Yeah.
So Annabeth's doing togethers, like drawing and together, and I do more of the let me flood first with ideas, and then I go back and draw.
I do it.
I think that has to do with the fact that your library of things that you know how to draw is just bigger than mine is. I'm still working on that. It takes a lot of exercise to fill up that brain with images. All right. Sketchnote. Nancy said Sketchnote. Of course. Duh. Slippery. Oh, yes. That's I'm already getting a visual for that, Linda. So, you guys can all see what Nancy says, so I don't have to read it to you. But, Nancy, I'm so happy we connected there. That Michael Matera, oh my gosh, snowmobile, right? I can hear my husband is snow blowing outside right now.
Yeah, I had to
I
say
hope
goodbye to him. I hope he comes back in.
It's not like we live in the desert and he's gonna get lost. He's just out on the driveway.
I know, but I hope he makes it back.
The driveway's like attached to our garage, Annabeth. What is he gonna do? Get blown away?
Yeah.
Such a dork. Oh, I'm so happy this is your first time. This is such a wonderful group. It keeps growing each time. I think we had like 2 or 3 the first time, and then we had 3 or 4 last time, and we have some new ones. I'm so happy that you're here, Linda. It's just a fun time for us to get to know all you guys more. And honestly, sitting here and talking and getting to read everybody's comments and idea talk, I am ridiculously addicted. Not addicted. I just loved idea talk. So to sit here and be able to have idea chats with you guys and then get to gather up ideas from you is just so super fun. Okay, so we had squishy. And slippery. We had slippery in there too, I think. And a snowmobile. Oh, I'm so happy, Linda. So have we. I had 5 reminders on my phone all set up so that I wouldn't forget. So that I would be down here early because Annabeth and I had a goal today to be live at exactly 9:30 and not be late because last month
we were at least 5 minutes late.
We were 5 minutes late. We had everything set up and then we couldn't remember how to get on YouTube Live. So we were on a mission today to do it. You'd think it would be easy, but it's not. I mean, it's not really hard. You just have to be a little bit more organized than we have been, yes?
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to start imagining these words in my head and draw them. And we were talking, Nancy, before you came about how fun it would be to incorporate the S actually into the drawings. And so that's what I'm going to try to do is draw what each of these makes me imagine, and then also incorporate the S, which is also a really wonderful drawing activity for students, a way to get them to think outside the box, to give them a random image, not even an image, a random something like a swirl or something. I'll put a link in the show notes for you to the thing that I'm thinking about. I think it's from Apple. I think it's their Everyone Can Create challenge. And students take those swirls. Jennifer, this would make a great side quest. They have to take this swirl and make it into something, and then maybe they write a story about it or something. Rochelle, I know you teach Spanish. I was thinking about the letter stuff and then having them have to think of as many letter words in that with this letter, or maybe 3 letters, and then they would have to visualize those words for vocabulary. So, I mean, all these things are just like, flooding my mind of things, because it seems like it's so simple. And even when Annabeth and I came up with the idea, I thought this is going to be so simple, it's going to be stupid. But as I'm doing this, I'm like feeling my brain have to stretch. Annabeth is giggling at her slippery. I'm feeling my brain have to stretch to think about the S letters. And so, we categorize information in our head. I like to think of it like a warehouse, and so I have like my warehouse full of information that I know about, like spaghetti, right? And so I can go to that box in my warehouse and pull out all the information that I have about spaghetti. But this one is different because now I have to go through this is just how my mind works. Maybe this is silly, but I'm like such an analogy person.
Yeah, you are.
Right? So now I can't just go to the spaghetti box and pull out everything that I know about spaghetti, my recipe, my noodles, my meatballs, and all that stuff. Now I have to go through my whole warehouse of information and look at all the different boxes and pull out the S's. And I feel like it's just a really good stretch for kids. I don't know. Was it harder for you than you thought it would be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I finally found a name.
Oh, my gosh. Would this make an awesome pass the sketch note? Put the letter in the center. I know, Nancy, you teach 5th grade. Tim, are you a middle school teacher? I forget. And then Linda, I know you kind of wear many hats, but I'm also wondering if this would make a wonderful pass the sketch note type of thing where you put different groups get different letters and they have to write words that go on it, or maybe and then they have to pass it around and then put the words on it and the doodles on it, and then I don't know. I'm going to start drawing now because we're getting close on time. Yes, thank you, Linda. So this might be a good intervention for something, for vocabulary, something to offer up to a speech and language pathologist. They do lots of stuff with words. Tim, vocabulary might be good for you, but you already know this stuff. All right, spaghetti. So I've got my plate and my meatballs. Meatballs are a little bumpy. And then I've got my spaghetti.
Where's the S?
Oh, really? You're going to judge my swirls of spaghetti and say that I don't have an S? There's an S right there. Are you laughing at my drawings? It's not about the art. It's about the ideas.
Okay.
All right, Sunny. Sunny. Yesterday, my life. Oh, I'm not going to sing because I'm going to forget the words. And then Annabeth will make fun of me because I always remember things so well. I'm notorious for forgetting names and getting things wrong.
Mod Podge this morning.
Oh, like we were talking about crafting today, and I said, "Oh, Annabeth, you should Mod Podge this," and you should hodgepodge this today, Annabeth. And she goes, "You mean Mod Podge, Mom?" Nobody's perfect, right? I think kids like to remind us of our faults, and that's okay, I guess. Oh, man. I don't know about you guys. How many of you guys draw regularly? I mean, I try to draw pretty regularly. I remember last week when we were doing this, I just couldn't think of anything to go with the words. Like I felt like I was a little bit frozen, but today things are flowing. I wonder what the difference is. Who knows, right? Maybe it's just the day. So I just had another thought. This just made me think about something that I also love to do. And in class, this is great for activating prior knowledge, seeing what our kids know about different stuff, and having a single, like when you start something new in class, like a new topic, before you maybe as you're previewing the chapter or before you started talking about it, putting a couple words up or words that you think that you want to see, explore, what kids know, and have them come up with Post-it notes or write on the board, and they share what they know about that topic. And then you can start what I call like a classroom. I know people use it as like, they call it like an icon library, but I think that gets confusing. It's almost like a classroom visual thesaurus, where kids can add images to what they know, and then they can access that as they're writing or as they're learning, talking, having class discussions about things. And it's just really visual on a bulletin board or up on your board. And it just holds, it's a home for all the places of information about what you're learning about. Did that make sense? Oh, Annabeth put slushy. And it just makes a great visual resource. Sharpie. Switch. I'm thinking of a light switch.
Oh, I did that. Look.
I'm not going to copy because then you'll tell me I copied off of you.
No, I didn't do a light switch. Look.
I got to do my S because you were calling me on it. So hold on a second, sister. Thank you, Linda. All right, a switch, and then we've got snow. That is a creepy snowman hand.
Oh, my snowman's already creepy, so.
So we have two really creepy snowmen. Annabeth made the nose in the nest. It looks like one of those. What is that new thing that's out about the vegetables that we don't want to throw away? So they're the abnormal ones that we can buy.
Ugly produce.
Oh yes, Annabeth's snowman nose looks like an ugly produce. Carrot. Poor snowman. All right, I'm doing pretty good on my S's, except for the super didn't get an S on that list. Maybe I'll make the cape because I went with a pencil. There's an S right there, right? Yeah. Yeah. What would Trisha say? Yeah. Yeah. Snake. Oh, the snakes.
Mistake. I think this is the best stick I've ever drawn.
So Annabeth despises spiders. I love them because they're cute little creatures that, take care of things. Are we spider people? Snake people? Neither.
Like me.
I did S hair. Oh, she did S hair for her snowman. I like that stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Linda, what theme are you going for on your drawings? Are you just dumping it with words and then practicing your icon drawing? All right, I'm going to draw a school with a chimney and the school bell. Isn't it funny how we still remember the school bell schools, and like, no school has a bell hanging from it anymore. But I guess it's just the easiest. S.
You should see my school. It's fun. Yours is way better.
Well, my flower is almost as big as the school, so that's one powerful flower. It has doors and a window. That's a good thing. Words and pictures. Love it. So, oh my gosh, Jennifer Ledford, that reminds me, like, so as Linda says, she's doing pictures and words at the same time. I'm also wondering, like, what torturous things we could unleash. Oh, Stephanie White. Hi, Stephanie. We are so excited that you are here, and we are happy that you figured out how to join us. We are just chatting and doodling, and we're over time, so I think we're going to go for 5 more minutes. If anybody decides that they need to say goodbye and leave, our feelings won't be hurt, because we could talk and talk and talk forever. But we doodle and chat, and we pick a different topic each week. And this week our topic is just the letter S. And so we've written as many words as we can think of about S, and everybody all you guys have helped us. And then now we're just adding doodles to it. Annabeth, doodles, and come on, let me let her see. Come on. And then Annabeth is more of like a drawing and words together. Thank you. I lost the words. So we're just finishing up here, but we're so happy that you're here, and we're happy that you figured it out. So Jennifer Ledford, so I'm having a crazy thought about the kind of, I don't want to say torture, but I think you know what I mean. You could have kids pull if they're drawing. They could have limits on what they can do. Like they can't use swirls, or they can't use.
Can someone comment a letter? I mean, not a letter. A color that starts with S.
Are there any colors that start with S? Do you guys know any? Annabeth wants a color that starts with S. I think she wants to like keep the theme. All right. I'm going to finish up with one more word, and then I'm going to add some color, and then I think we will wrap this up.
Silver.
Oh, is that Linda?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
All right. Oh my gosh, I think who had Slippery? I think it was Tim. All I can think of is what was that album? Slippery When Wet. The Slippery Sign. Annabeth won't know that sign because, she's too young, but I don't even know the group because look at that.
Looks like it's flowing into your Sharpie.
Looks like it's flowing in my Sharpie. Oh, I like that. The wheel of letters. Yeah. That's excellent. And also just like, what a great, like, I don't know, like a mini station, or I don't know about you guys, but there's times in my class where some of my highly efficient kids, they're just really efficient, but that doesn't mean they couldn't use a little bit of extra work time on things. And just maybe having like a random bucket of letters that they have to pull, and that's something that they work on, is, working on organizing their vocabulary in their head, and filling a paper with this, and then also, working on their visualizing and their doodling at the same time. It could be, just a really great extra activity that may seem really simple and not challenging, but I feel like would build a ton of skills. And also, I mean, for all you guys drawing, you put pen to paper and it just relaxes you too. So, kids are thinking, kids are drawing, and they're also, just learning to organize their vocabulary in their head, organize their thinking. It's good stuff. That's why you're here, right? All right, my spaghetti is going to be orange. All right. I like my snake today. Did you draw a spider? Because spider starts with S. How did I just make that connection? And I also have a big gap here in my thing. I think I'm gonna have to.
Very cute, so I like.
You thought your spider was cute?
Look at my little spider.
This time you like your spider, like.
Look at my little spider.
Hello.
He's cute.
From the spider, the fearful spider person.
But Lucas the spider is not.
Lucas the spider is totally cute. If you guys get a chance to go to that YouTube channel, I think it's by a guy who works for Pixar or something.
Yeah.
And in his spare time, he started making these really super short, like a minute long videos about this little spider called Lucas the spider. And oh my gosh, the most adorable little spider.
Ever.
The boop on the nose, right?
I think it's a polar bear.
I think it's a polar bear. That's what he says in the video. Oh, Stephanie, engineering. Holy wow. And for K through 5? So is it like design thinking?
Mom.
She teaches engineering, like how to build stuff, right, Stephanie? What? That's my color.
Spiders have 8 legs.
Well, my spider's going to have 6 legs. It's my spider.
What happened to his other legs?
That he was born that way.
There are no spiders unless they break their legs off. There is no spiders that are born without 8 legs.
Have you sufficiently studied the world of spiders to know that there are not spiders with 6 legs roaming around the world? Maybe they get made fun of. The poor spiders.
Well, because I run away from them.
So how do you know that some of them might not have 6 legs?
Because sometimes I stare at them for a while.
Well, what a lucky group that they get to have you, Stephanie, in K5 to be able to do that.
Just going back to
That's right, Stephanie. Maybe Jennifer, maybe he got in an accident and he's just a 6-legged spider. I'm thinking that maybe this little guy should become one of my characters because
no, this little guy is going to become one.
No,
he's going to go be next to Oscar.
I'm first.
Oscar though.
Oscar,
my raccoon.
the poor 6-legged spider. But maybe he's awesome because he has 6 legs. You know, who knows? No, Stephanie, I think the sketchnoting and the pre-thinking of drawing is just a great idea. Michael Cohen just came up with a book. I don't know if you saw it. I can message it to you on Twitter if you haven't heard of him. He just did. I can't remember what his title is, but the book looks ridiculously awesome. Also, we can go on and on. I think. Oh, you know what we should do one time is we should do Post-it notes. I love Post-it notes. Post-it notes are really good too, Stephanie, for design thinking and planning, because you can, organize your Post-it notes with drawings and doodles and images. Anyways, we could go on and on. We are already over time. Annabeth's got 30 seconds. 20. 15. 10.
I needed a color. Done. That's beautiful.
This is so much fun. Thank you, Linda. We think it is too. Oh, wonderful, Stephanie. I feel like that book would be like so perfect for you. And I'm excited to see it too, because he's just such a smart creator and a smart man. They're so passionate about that type of thinking and then pairing it with empathy. Anyways, I would love to hear. I can't wait to see what the book is like. All right, I'm going to switch the camera around, Annabeth, so we can say goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much for the 7 of you. Did we lose 2 and then have 2 back?
No.
Tim, I'm so happy that you made it. I'm so happy you all made it. And we hope that you drew along with us. And if you did, and you should have, don't get mad at them. Oh my gosh, it's going to make people sick. We hope that you drew along with us. If you did, we would love for you to snap a picture of it. Don't bump the table because the camera is like balancing on the computer. Snap a picture of it, share it out on Twitter using the hashtag Doodle and Chat. And so hopefully we can get more people here. We can share the love of the doodle and just this really fun little piece of doodle community that we have going on here. When is the next Doodle and Chat? The Doodle and Chat, we're trying to keep it simple, is the 3rd Saturday of every month at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. And so the 3rd Saturday, Tim, I'm looking, of February is February 16th. So our next Doodle and Chat will be February 16th at 9:30 a.m. right after Valentine's Day. Maybe we'll have to do something about love. Oh. So we would love to see you guys back here. I always love connecting with you guys on Twitter. I love getting to know you. Thank you so much for being part of this. It makes our Saturday. Hold it up.
I can't.
Why can't you hold it up?
I can't.
Well, we've got mine. Boop, boop, boop. And Annabeth's.
I'm gonna fill up the space.
All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. And thank you so much for being here. And if you don't want to, speaking of Nancy opening her email, if you don't want to miss a single chat, make sure you ding the bell on my YouTube page and then make it light up, which means you give it like the little icon thingies or the little eyebrows.
The motion thing.
The motion things, and then you will get a notification either on your phone or your computer or your email that the Doodle and Chat is coming. So that will be another way to do it. All right, way too long. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. Mwah. Bye, guys.